Hello and welcome to Reginaldesq. I'm Underhook and this is Hell Let Loose. I'm currently playing on the American team. It's American versus Germans on this map. You can see a squad mate there running ahead of me. He's got a name above him. Now at range, neither friendlies nor enemies have any names or any signatures above them at all at long range. So it can be a bit confusing. A bit of team killing does go on. The tiny little green indicators you can see sort of slightly to the right of centre there are squad mates who are a bit further ahead, and when they get a bit further ahead the name disappears and it's just a green icon there. So I'm following this guy. Here's a little bit of a shell crater here that I have a quick peek at as I go over. It looks pretty cool. I don't know if you can get out of there once you get in, so I decided not to go in and have a look. I'm trying to keep up with my squad. Did take me a fair while to work out how to join a squad. Basically you highlight the squad, then you click on a little icon to the right of it, and then I think once you click on a little icon to the right of the squad, you actually join the squad. Now this is a long run to get to the first objective, because we basically are in control of half the map, and he's in control of the other half of the map, and you have to get sort of halfway across the map to get to the first objective. Now we basically have to start at head office and then run out, and then once we get to the front line our commander will hopefully push down a spawn point for us all to spawn from. So I finally catch up to the squad. I haven't got the map here, you can see. So the blue areas are ours. The areas that are neither blue nor red are up for grabs, and then once you grab that, you'll see the red areas actually have a padlock on them, which means we can't take those areas. Once you take a untaken area, then the red area next to that will then unlock, and then we can try and take that area as well. So that's how it works. Now, up to 100 players on the server. Currently, I think in this game there's about 90 on each side. It has been pretty much all day over 90 on each side, 90 in total. So yeah, 40 to 50 on each team. All operating squads of 6. You can have medics and machine gunners, and I'm a rifleman at the moment, so I've got an M1 Grand. Now the animations are not finalised. You see the animations are a little bit jerky there, the guy moving around, but they're still working on the animations, which they said. Vehicles are in the game as placeholders just to look at the moment, but you can't drive them yet. So that will make getting to the front line a lot quicker once vehicles are in. I decided to turn up the voice volume here so you can hear the communications a little better. You cannot hear my voice.
If we can come in from the floor, should be able to get a pick up some kill.
But you will hear the voice of other people. Now there is a problem with the voice communications at the moment, being first day of closed alpha.
And we can also set up a spawn point somewhere near here, if we have the right start.
And we're getting cross...
We have a rifleman. We do have a spawn.
Can you please use your proximity chat?
Sorry about that.
We're getting some cross-server communications. Sometimes hearing French people and German people, and that guy sounded like he was North American. This is the Australian server I'm on now, so he may have actually been on a different server altogether, that guy that just asked us to use local comms. So, yeah, there is a bit of an issue. Now, you won't be able to hear me talk, so when I talk, yeah, it doesn't come out on the video. So, at the moment, it looks a bit like a running simulator, but, yeah. Now you can use the mouse wheel and scroll through. You can select a bandage. When you get shot and you have to bandage, it takes a while to apply the bandage. You can't apply a bandage while you're running either. So it's kind of realistic like that, not like Escape from Tarkov where you can take your meds while you're running. I think they're going to change that anyway. What else can I tell you? I did have a good gunfight where I killed a couple of guys, but I'm having to do little segments because my compiling software is basically not accepting large files at the moment, so I have to do a lot of smaller files, and unfortunately I forgot to switch it back on again when I had the bit where I killed a couple of guys. So you're going to miss that bit. Oh dear. So I turned the voice comms back down a little bit now because I thought it was a little bit too loud. Still trying to get used to the menu system here. So my complaint about the game... Oh, by the way, once the gunfight starts, I'm going to not talk because you won't be able to hear me over the gunfight. When you're in a gunfight, it's really loud, which is kind of cool because it feels realistic. But yeah, it can be really loud.
Alright.
Yeah, so my complaint about the game at the moment would be that just doesn't... They really needed to have some people on each server just there to answer questions and help people. You can type in comments by pressing K. And I was asking for help, people, how do you do this, how do you do that, and there's quite a few other people doing it too, and there just wasn't anybody answering. People were just too busy playing, or they didn't know the answer or whatever, so that would have been good to have a couple of people each server and knew what was going on that could just be there to help players, but anyway.
Like
So at the moment you can't get in. The only people who can access the game at the moment are people who backed it on Kickstarter. So if you back to a veteran level or higher, you can get into the closed alpha. If you backed to, I think it's recruit level, you can get access to the closed beta. So you can see where we are on the map, where the green guys on the map, and we start in the top right hand corner. So that gives you an idea of the size of the map. It's fairly large. Unfortunately, this little clip, I don't really go into any areas with buildings and stuff, but the buildings do look pretty cool. Oh, my squad's run off without me. So the next clip I do, I promise to show you some buildings, and I'll probably show you, I'll probably play as a German if I can next time. I have played as a German, they're pretty cool. The grenade, it's funny, it takes longer to throw a grenade as a German because it realistically was longer to throw a grenade as a German. You have to unscrew the top, then pull the cord, then throw it. Whereas a American grenade, you just pull the pin and chuck it. So, yeah, interesting. Told you it was right ahead.
Grenade out.
Pretty realistic, one shot. Now wait a little while for the medic to help me, but we basically get overrun.
Nade out.
Okay, so this is what it looks like when you die. Then I respawn.
Create squads and things like that, or did
On
it
our
make
spawn
you
point?
create your own on its own and not join someone?
So you can see there the communications.
Well, when I
up on
joined,
the
there was
left,
only
you
one
press
squad.
K and you can type in communications there. I just found that early on nobody was sort of helping out. I guess nobody knew what to do, hey?
Yeah, I couldn't see any other squads, so I had to create one, and I'm sort of on my own.
So there you go, a guy talking now about how he couldn't create a squad, couldn't join a squad, couldn't create, didn't know how to do it, and he's on his own. And yeah, it's really, they need to have a couple of people on the server to help out people like that who are just starting, because it's really confusing at the moment. How to join a squad and all that. So I see some people up here on the road.
I can't see any
I
other
decided to take
players.
some shots. I'm shooting at the guy, and now I think he's moved or gone down the run, but I just keep shooting where I think he is or was. There is good suppression in the game. Suppression does work quite well. So I was using an M1 Grand and just heard the ring as the clip finished, and I just put a new clip in. My squad mates are, I think, involved in a separate gun battle. I did tell them I spotted everyone on the road, and I just got shot. This time I'm going to wait for a medic to help me, because we've got a medic in our squad.
Well, I'm heading to the manor.
He's the medic now, trying to help me.
I'll cover you guys.
And it looked like he just got shot. Now, he survived me, and I'm going to play a bandit.
240 buttons to the hard
Because
floor.
it looks like he's helping me bad. But I get shot. Well, I think the medic got killed as well.
This medic's still alive. Shall I let go?
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Oh, too much noise. Hang on. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to hear more, please subscribe to Reginald ESQ and have fun.